Does white space in your calendar scare you? So here's the thing. Most of my days are back to back to back to back to back with like not even time to go to the bathroom. One thing I started in 2025 was tithing Thursdays to myself. And I don't mean that in like a church way, but just like giving myself back white space on the calendar so that I can have things come up, so that I can do creative work, so that I can brainstorm about projects and law firm and all these other things. And I realized there was some part of me that was like, what am I going to do with all that space? What am I going to do with that time? And I have it's like I have a million ideas of things I can do, but it's this struggle of like getting the time right. What I was just thinking about the blank space on the calendar is just like whenever you first get divorced and you're at home and your entire house feels like blank space, and how scary it is at first and how intimidating it is and how you don't know what to do with it. So you like fill it up with junk, or maybe even drama or drinking or some new person in your bed every other day or whatever, right? And we all do different things, but like, I guess that's what all of us can do. Sometimes it's just to sit with the discomfort of it. And I wish in my divorce, I would have done more of that. I remember one time coming back from Central Market in San Antonio and grabbed like one of those salmon things you can take home and just put in your oven, and had done that. And then sat down at my table to eat it. And my house was so silent. It was blank space. And I tried to fill it. I called Drew, who was my boyfriend at the time, tried to talk to him, and he wasn't available or whatever. I just started to cry. And like, what am I going to do with all this white space? And what I wish I could go back and tell myself, so in case that's you, it's like, sit with it, get comfortable with it. And then what if you brainstormed what you want to do with the white space? What if you ask the question of like thought about it in a sense of, you know, if pretend I want to be like, get really connected with how you want to feel. And like the person who wants to feel that way, what are the things that she would do with this space? And then you start doing those things. I didn't think about it like that at all. But thinking about a little bit of white space on my calendar today reminded me of that initial white space after the divorce. And so for any of you sitting in there, maybe sit a little longer.